Leo Varadkar has launched a desperate bid to lure British businesses to Ireland while claiming the country has advantages the UK doesn't. Despite the UK and EU signing a landmark trade agreement, Mr. Varadkar claimed Ireland provides an essential route to the European market. The Deputy Prime Minister of the country also claimed once the travel restrictions are lifted, there will be few travel rules for British and Irish citizens. He also claimed Ireland is set for a prosperous future in terms of investment due to Brexit. He told Newstalk, they still will be able to travel freely to Britain and live, work and study there. Other Europeans want, but that's a special arrangement that we have because of the Irish Protocol and common travel area. British people will still be able to come here. In some ways we will have certain advantages in Ireland when we are looking for investment. We can say that if you set up your factory or your tech company in Ireland you will have access to the European market, but also the European labour market, which is really important too. There will be duty-free when we can start flying again between Britain and Ireland. His comments come as Taoiseach Michael Martin welcomed the news of the trade deal between the UK and EU. Although a trade deal has been agreed between the two sides, Parliament will be recalled on December 30 to vote on the agreement. MPs had begun their Christmas recess but will now return to the Commons in order to pass the deal into law. The government hopes to agree the deal in Parliament and the House of Lords in order for it to be given royal assent before the turn of the year. It is thought the Liberal Democrats will not support the deal while some Labour MPs may go against the party's stance. Sir Keir Starmer has insisted he will instruct Labour MPs to vote for the deal despite being a critic of the agreement. The SNP has announced it will not support the agreement when it returns to Parliament this week. The leader of the party in Westminster, Ian Blackford, said, Boris Johnson's extreme Tory Brexit is an unforgivable act of economic vandalism and gross stupidity, which will cause lasting damage to the economy and leave the UK much worse off at the worst possible time, during a pandemic and economic recession. Scotland has been completely ignored by Westminster throughout the Brexit process and we are being forced to pay a devastating price. It is clear that the only way to protect Scotland's interests, and regain the full benefits of EU membership, is to become an independent country.